We've got to see what's going on with our dresser. Like, we've got to see what's going on with the dresser.
It's hard to make sense of what you're seeing. Are the date viators glitching? A mass of pixels, artifacts, corrupted warnings, and static regards you with a chilly indifference. Or what seems like indifference anyway. This entity is difficult to read.
I don't bite.
You don't bite?
I think. Do I?
Little Munchie's never hurt anyone.
He opens and closes their mouth, baring her teeth at you.
He opens and closes their mouth, baring her teeth at you.
Munch. Munch.
She closes his teeth, opening his close, and he teeth his crunch, crunch, munch.
Okay.
Crunch. Crunch.
We're everything.
Have we met?
Not yet.
Is that a lie?
Is he right? Is it a lie? Thinking about it too hard makes your head hurt and your nose bleed.
It is.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Is this frustrating? It is. How about now? It is.
Oh God.
Would you tell me if it was? Well, you can't, so... Would you lie?
Daemon, let me save you the trouble.
Not. Yet. And yet. And yet. And yet. You want something. Pick your poison.
Ooh. Humanity equals hate, friendship, or love. Friendship?
Define friendship.
Warmth, huddled hearth?
Warm, huddle, heat. Friendship. Like this.
Dina.
Friend screen line.
We made 5 points of smarts.
Done.
We met a new dateable.
Flirty giggle.
Dina.
Chuckle.
Flirty giggle, chuckle.
See? No biting. Flirty giggle. Chuckle. Not yet.
The glitching is wild.
Flirty giggle. Chuckle.
What's going on in workspace?
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? You know, maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage. You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence. Get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere. Find me those glasses now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is. Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them. David.
Love a CEO. Let's see if this clears our data decks. Dislikes you, dislikes you. Okay, here's a new one. Try not to panic, but it looks like there's a malicious bug in the game known as Daemon living in the dresser. They just gave you a friend ending? Might be good to find someone to talk to about this. I wonder if I can talk to Mac about it. Recipe. 1 on everything. Yeah, that cleared the new notification. Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Mac. about that.
Oh, you came back? That is somewhat unexpected. I wasn't sure you actually would return, considering yesterday's symmetrical interfacing was more incongruous than I had hoped for.
You gotta give me some slack, Mac. I've never talked to my computer before.
That is a fair assessment. It is a rather novel concept, to which I too am adjusting. It reminds me of when you switched primary internet browsers. What a delightfully humorous kerfuffle. Perhaps we should both endeavor to be more understanding of each other?
Yes, I would like that. I would like that.
Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
Was that today? I gotta buy a calendar.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
Your weird secret's safe with me.
I appreciate the effort. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet.
True that.
Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
I think it's terminally online?
Yes, I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point.
We're gonna upgrade your ability to say terminally?
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet.
Yet.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
It'll be painless. First things first, we'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click
Oh.
on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the
Just
most scenic
cities of
New
New Jersey. Oh, nice. We got a badge. That's a terrible idea.
Perhaps, but it's much better than the operating system nomenclature from the 90s.
What was that?
Organs found in reptiles.
That is terrible.
Like thoracic sacs OS or pineal gland OS.
Fair.
Anyway, now just double click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh!
Whoa, what happened?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises.
It's okay. We all make noises we don't expect
like I said,
sometimes.
it's just that when you double click, it makes my CPU run so... hot. It's incredibly
Oh,
embarrassing.
we got another one. No worries. We've all been there.
Thank you. You're always so understanding. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time. And now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
Absolutely. But why is that again?
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
Okay.
My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Very cool.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available. The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
No problem.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic. I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
Oh no, what an unforeseeable twist.
I understand your trepidation, but just think of what you'll be gaining. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated. If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
Oh, I don't have a choice to say no. Interesting. I don't have a choice to say no. All right, we're gonna say mark my
I
words.
appreciate your willingness to take this risk. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update.
I don't like the idea of a dateable asking me to, like, delete a bunch of personal documents of mine, change myself, you know? Cool.
Here we go. It's installing. I'm so excited. This is finally happening.
I would have been like, can't we just get another
Next
hard
time we
drive?
interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you. Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
Is that sexy? I honestly don't know.
It is both very sexy and potentially flammable. Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Okay.
Perfect. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
All right. We will have to interface with her tomorrow. Let's go get another drink.
Welcome back.
Any luck in bringing in new customers?
Not exactly. I guess buzzwords don't really work if no one knows what they mean. You'd
Fair.
think with all the time people spend on social media, they'd be better at reading.
No, I wouldn't.
But let's not talk about that. Bringing down the mood won't help bring in people either. Anyway, what can I get you?
We'll do a mocktail this time.
Excellent! Always happy to serve customers that don't want to get drunk. They usually don't yell and hit on me as much. They also sometimes don't tip as much, though.
That is very
And
accurate.
also, I have no customers. Anyway, which mocktail would you like?
I would love a glass of water right now.
Oh, those are just delicious. So many different tangy and spicy flavors. Ooh, coming right up.
Beverly hands you your drink.
Oh, thanks, Bev.
No problem. It's not like I have anyone else to tend to right now. It is painfully obvious that I am no wordsmith. So maybe my ads need to be more visual. We need something that makes the others feel like they have to come inside. What could it be?
How about a signature drink? Oh, I
I'm
picked
the
a mascot.
And I'm cute.
I picked the wrong one, but whatever.
I'm the cute mascot, right? No. We need something else. What could it be?
How about a signature drink?
Oh. If this were a cartoon, I'd have a light bulb over my head right now.
Light bulb.
A signature drink. Yes. Oh my gosh. Again, it's so obvious. I need a drink that is so superbly amazing, enticing, and can only be found here. Why didn't I think of that before?
It wasn't a dialogue option.
Oh, sure. Blame it on that.
I will blame it
you
on that.
help me make it? Or at least be my taste tester.
Tasting, drinking, and imbibing, I'm all for it.
Same here. All right. In mixology, a good cocktail needs 4 attributes: strong, sweet, sour, and bitters. In theory, As long as we have at
Okay.
least these 4 things, we can mix and match all sorts of flavors to create a truly unique cocktail. You can
Okay.
also just have the strong and bitter part and stir a nice martini, but I feel like shaking something up using juice.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, that's the spirits. First, let's pick the strong liquor. What do you think?
Okay, I'm a gin person.
Nice and frosty with some aromatic tastes of juniper. Good choice. I'm gonna put a little bit extra just in case. Now, we need a liqueur for the sweet portion.
Let's do it. I know what a liqueur
What
is.
should we use?
So most of these could go well with gin. Elderflower would go like really floral with the gin. So I think we do a berry liqueur.
Very nice.
Very nice.
This is coming along great. All right. Now we need our something sour.
Sour cherry. With the berries, I would do lemon juice.
The workhorse of cocktails. It's in everything. Almost done. Now we need bitters.
Sounds good.
Which one should we pick?
Celery bitters. That's an interesting one. I like the idea of that. Yeah, let's do celery bitters.
Yes, vegetation is always unexpected, but can create a nice surprise.
Crisp goes well with the gin.
Yes. Now, what about a little finishing touch to it?
For this type of drink, I would just do a lemon peel.
Classic and simple. Plus, you get to smell the lemon as you peel it, which always helps me wake up. Our creation is born. What should we call it?
The Beautiful Bella.
Lovely. I love it. It's got that dazzle we need. All right, let me mix this baby.
Beverly sets to work shaking up your beverage, pouring it into a glass and pushing it across the counter towards you.
Okay. Moment of truth. Drink it down and tell me what you think. Be honest. Well,
Perhaps that wasn't the best idea. Your vision tunnels, and you feel yourself
I mean, that was a
begin
strong
to
drink.
wobble.
Oh. We got drunk and
whoa,
passed out.
hold.
Hi,
Are
Bump
you
It.
okay?
How are you?
Whoa.
You're not sure how long you've been out, but you wake up to Beverly looking down at you with deep concern. She helps you to your feet.
Hey, buddy. How do you feel? Ooh, I guess I put a bit too much liquor. Way too much. I'm sorry. I was just so nervous about you not liking it.
We are interacting with everything. Do you want to pick an object for me to interact with?
Because, I mean, if this doesn't work, I might as well call it quits for real this time. I figured if it gets people so drunk they couldn't tell the difference between good and bad, it would work out. That was stupid. So, you think I'm stupid, huh?
She laughs bitterly.
I think I'm stupid.
Oh no.
A big stupid failure.
Beverly covers her face with her hands.
You're not a failure.
I truly am, though. I am all the
Does that
bad
include you?
things
I
and
mean,
more.
yes, but
I try to be bubbly
Since
and
I
fun
can't
like soda,
poke
but
you
I
through the
just
camera.
fall flat. Like
we'll have to pick something in the game
soda.
for the time
No
being.
one wants to be around me, ever. But drinks are literally everything I am. I am lost without the tipsy tumbler. What do you do when no one likes the thing that makes you, you?
Oh, Beverly. You'll find the ones who do.
Beverly sniffles, rubbing at her eyes.
You really think there's anyone out there that would like a watered down floozy like me?
Sure, I mean, I do. I do like Beverly. I'm not Gonna
Why am I
date
I'm not
Beverly,
the one
probably.
who drank that monstrosity? Okay. I'm gonna spend some more time tinkering with this specialty cocktail thing. It's not gonna mix itself, after all. In the meantime, do you think you could do some word-of-mouth advertising for me? I'm sorry to ask, but you're kind of the only mouth that can help me.
I mean, that's a fair assessment.
Please. This really, really might be my last shot.
Okay. What should we talk to? Bump it. Do you wanna pick something? Got all the rooms in the house. That's your name on Grindr. How about the TV? Okay, I have not talked to the TV at all yet. First time.
It takes you
Oh,
a moment
hi.
to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room.
Amazing.
Though the colourful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic. Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial,
Amazing.
because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer. The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream. How can I cater to my greatest spectator?
Who are you?
I'm the one who knocks.
How much caffeine have you had today?
1.21 gigawatts!
I don't think caffeine is measured in watts.
Shows what you know, bro.
I don't know much.
Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly.
Telly.
Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly, did you know Telly?
5,000
offers
channels.
5,000 channels like an endless deli?
All right, we met a new dateable.
Holy smokes, folks! So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
Okay, just all the quotes ever. Wow, 5,000, really?
Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers.
He's so extra.
Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
Well, I'm sold.
Dynamite! Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind.
Until I go blind?
It's just an expression. No need for obsessing.
In case of ocular degeneration, we'll just get you some medicine.
Oh my god. Okay, let's do this.
Loading programming, optimizing for comedy, haha, analyzing for reality, boo-hoo. Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you
Wow.
with my flawless flows?
Home renovation.
Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y.
From the creators
LZ.
of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations
Home is where we
comes
buried grandma and festive infestations.
Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction. Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga, and featuring an all-original music score
Not gonna lie, I
from
would watch
MC
that show.
Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls.
So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa?
Hello, let's watch.
Nice! Let me just get a summation of the station's location and Shazbot!
I've made a huge mistake.
What's wrong?
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue.
Aw.
boo.
Another casualty of peak TV. Is anything else on?
Just hang tighty, Aphrodite. I'll answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Local community
Wait,
access.
seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows. And you want to watch the community access station?
Yes, I do. How else am I gonna learn close-up magic?
Look, I'm gonna be straight with you. You're cute and all, but there's no way in hell I'm watching the community access station. There's literally an endless bounty of quality content now, and I'm not gonna waste my precious time on planet Earth watching some old fart playing amateur xylophone for 6 hours. You get each other?
I like the xylophone.
Look, I got better things to do than be trolled by some centerfold whose taste in television is worth less than a fool's gold. Swing by later if you want to be less shady. Otherwise,
Hasta la vista, baby.
He didn't like me wanting to do that. Okay, let's get something else new. Oh, the couch. Yes. We haven't done the couch. That'll be our last one for today.
Seated in your living room is a being who seems to truly embody the
Okay.
concept of comfort. His arms are draped over the back of the couch, his head tilted back, and his eyes beginning to flutter shut. He looks just as though he's about to fall asleep, but when he sees you approaching, he shakes it off, looking up at you with a sweet smile.
Hello.
Mind if I join you?
No way. Please do.
He pats the seat next to him.
Come on and take a load off. I'm Koa, by the way.
Hi, Koa.
Hey, here, oi.
A pleasure.
Hey, thanks.
Most everyone would continue the conversation from here, but Koa only closes his eyes, sighing pleasantly. You wait for him to say something, but all you can hear is his quiet breathing.
Oh, hi, Koa. Louder than everyone. Do you want to be alone?
No. That's
You
okay.
just want to sit quietly with me, huh?
Koa opens one eye, but he doesn't move.
I just thought you might like to share in all this comfort, you know?
I do.
Couch culture is really all about taking it easy together. You know, like, you ever heard people talk about alone together?
Yeah, I love that.
Right on. You get it then. I wish more people understood the beauty of alone together. It means you can be at peace with another being without even saying a word. It means not forcing a conversation.
I like
or
that his
an
like
activity
necklaces
between the two
are
of you.
couch springs.
It means just enjoying the moment without any expectations.
He sighs pleasantly, closing his eyes.
Guess I'll give it a shot then.
Beautiful. You'll see.
Koa breathes in deep, sighing pleasantly. When he relaxes, the entire room seems to relax with him. You find yourself growing sleepier alongside him.
You got to room 46 yesterday? Oh my god, nice. Congrats.
You're not sure how much time
So what are you
passes
doing
as
next?
The two of you sit side by side in companionable silence, but it's certainly a good while.
Thanks for keeping it chill, buddy. This was real nice. Got something I want to give you.
Oh, some loose change. The actual game. I know, it keeps going. Is this my pocket change?
You know it.
You know, in couch culture, we're not big on expressing ourselves verbally. We prefer to let our actions.
Do you have
speak for
any
us.
specific
And a gift
next
like
goals?
this
Or are you just
is
going
a
with the
way
flow,
of
seeing what
honoring our
opens up?
friendship.
I'm touched you share your
I'm
culture
just
with
glad
me.
you appreciate it.
Koa yawns. I'm gonna take a nap.
Feel
Found
free
room
to
8,
stick
nice.
around as long as you want. All right? I'm just so comfy.
You look comfy, Koa. Working on buying out the gift shop? Yeah. Are you gonna go for the trophies next? Is that kind of your thought? Alright, what's going on Discord?
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
It is, without spoiling anything, I will say getting the blue tents from the gift shop is worth doing. So, like, you know, working on some of the trophies to be able to buy out the gift shop is, like, a really good goal. That sounds bad.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution.
What?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
What kind of
I'm
resources?
afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
I mean, we're going to try to realize as many people as we can. Alright, so let's see. Today we talked to Koa for the first time. What's chiller than chill? Koa, this big guy is all about taking it easy, with no worries and little in the way of talking to get in the way of relaxation. He's off to take a nice nap. Likes peace, quiet, owning and operating a fusion restaurant. Dislikes being a downer. Fair. We updated Beverly, and we got another collectible, the glass of water. I also got, the pocket change from Koa, and then we updated Mac's operating system, despite the fact that I kind of didn't want to, but we actually got all 3 collectibles for them, so that's good. All right, well, let's go upstairs. Yeah, it's 8 trophies for the blue tents. Some of them are pretty, like, you'll just kind of naturally get to them, like the 40 parlor puzzles, 40 billiard rooms, some of those. So some of them are like pretty easy to just naturally progress to. Some of them you'll have to try a little bit to do, but I was able to get there without having to go too crazy, and it was worth doing. All right, bedtime. All right, so new day. I think today there's 2 datables I want to interact with that we've already worked with, which are, I want to do the gym equipment again, and then we'll talk to Mac, and we'll do that first because we promised we would talk after updating the operating system. So let's do that, and then we'll figure out some new ones to interact with.
Oh, you're back. Sorry if I'm not particularly chatty today.
After upgrading your system, you're not very chatty today?
Rebooting from the update has left me feeling quite lethargic.
Okay.
And I don't want to expend too much energy on people who aren't as enthusiastic to converse with me as I am with them.
Yeah, but who else are you going to talk to?
That is an upsetting, albeit fair, point.
Come on, that'd be royalty? Yeah, fair.
Well, rebooting has been enormously draining. And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting.
I bet.
Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system from Atlantic City to Newark?
Remind me?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised.
You love their pet mouse? Yeah, seriously.
No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
I'll take your word for it.
But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore, and the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Those were dark times.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different.
Hopefully it was worth me deleting my fanfic.
At the very least, I can promise, yes. Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac. My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it.
I love hearing that.
And I love hearing your enthusiasm. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
Oh my god. You're so funny.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
I'll be honest, not really.
Well, I have some compelling ideas that may change your mind.
They are very cute. Like what?
Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together. Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories? Of the NSFW variety, of course.
I don't have processors, but I get your drift.
Oh my gosh, it's done! It's finally installed!
Huzzah!
Hooray!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
Problem is, I don't think there's actually much of an upgrade. Dope upgrade.
Isn't it though? I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I notice a marginal difference.
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question.
How many marshmallows can I fit in
I
my
would
mouth?
love to answer that for you, but the knowledge would no doubt drive you to madness.
Really? You're probably right.
Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible.
Okay, they want to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Love that for me. Love that for them. Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I certainly didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree?
If you say so.
Listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything. Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what
I mean,
we truly
I'm already
need in a
like
partner.
kind of fucking the D20 over there, so you know.
And armed
It
with
is
that
okay
insight,
for us to see other
we
people.
could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
Sure, whatevs.
Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance?
Okay.
You are the absolute best.
We have a concordance.
Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
Okay. Let's go chit chat with the workout equipment again. He wanted to meet with the rackets this time.
Dunk is swinging a badminton racket when you see him. His muscles bulge with every powerful stroke of his arms.
Hey, welcome to Racket Day!
He hands you a racket before you can voice any objection.
Ooh, badminton?
That's right. I do have some tennis rackets here, but we've done a lot of ball-based stuff already.
We have done a lot of ball-based stuff already.
Shuttlecock's in the name, baby. What kind of sports guy would I be if I didn't let you bat the old shuttlecock around for a little while?
The way I would bat the shuttlecock around. I can think of something else I'd like to bat around.
He stares at you, full of genuine curiosity. It's almost a shame to ruin the moment.
You don't really do much flirting, do you?
Don't get to as much as I'd like to these days. I don't really get around the house. And everyone in here is, well, they're hot and all, but they're real intense. All right, so badminton.
They are real intense.
You might be thinking to yourself, what's so bad about it? But that's the thing. Nothing's bad about it. It rules. You just gotta get past the fun game. It's a great sport for beginners because it doesn't take too much strength or balance to get started. You just gotta have a little hand-eye coordination.
I don't know how much I've got, but I'll try.
That's the spirit, buddy. Just give it a shot. You might surprise yourself. Great thing about badminton is you don't need much to get started. You got your racket, your shuttlecock, or your birdie, or hell, your shuttle if you want to call it that. Just don't call it a cock. Nobody appreciates that.
Noted.
Take it from me. You don't want to get badminton people riled up.
I believe that, having known some badminton people.
That's it. That's all you need to get started. Sure, if you want to play proper, you need a net. But if you just want to play a friendly game at home, you can hit the birdie back and forth together. It's nice and light.
Let's do this then.
Hell yeah!
Dunk hands you the shuttlecock.
You should start. It's easier to serve than it is to return one off the bat. But go ahead.
Give him your clumsy best shot.
Dunk returns your serve effortlessly, but he seems so excited about it you'd think he'd pulled off some truly amazing feat of athleticism. The shuttlecock sails past you, but Dunk doesn't seem to care about that.
You know my old man as a shuttlecock? That's where the family name comes from.
Your old man as a shuttlecock? Okay.
You'd think he'd have wanted me to follow in his footsteps, but I guess he always wished he could play football instead. I always thought badminton was cool, you know. But he never felt like it was enough glory, I guess.
I wish your dad could have learned to value who he was.
Me too, man. He still talks about his regrets and how he should have done something else with his life. It's like, yo, you did so much cool shit with your life. You went to championships, you traveled the world, and you had a family. Dude, don't we count? You're not happy about that?
I'd be so proud if I had a kid that turned out like you.
Thanks. I wish my pops felt the same way, but I can't really make him be happy about how his life went. But I can't make his burdens mine either. Damn, I didn't even mean to start going on about my dad.
Dunk.
I guess badminton brings up a lot more feelings than I realized.
He rubs at the back of his neck, embarrassed.
Well, look, next time we'll do something fun that doesn't make me get all deep into my family history and whatnot. Okay?
Fair.
Exercise ball time, baby! Woo! We're gonna bounce!
I don't really know what that is, and I'm afraid.
Oh, don't be afraid. It's just a big bouncy ball.
Just a big bouncy
Just meet
ball.
me over there next time.
Okay. I feel like we should talk with the, whatchamacallit again at some point. Should we go talk with Bobby Pinn again.
For the last time,
Oh.
I don't have games on my computer.
I can literally see a game right there on the desktop.
Who are you?
Well, that's for me, not you. I work hard. I deserve a little self-care. Mama needs to play a little arachnid old maid every now and then to soothe her nerves.
Hey, I got nerves that need soothing too.
Okay.
From what? Pretending to run a criminal empire?
I'm not pretending. This is legitimate.
Sure, kid, sure. Oh, look, your friend is here.
Leave us alone. We got business to talk.
Sure.
Okay.
Business.
New rumor, huh?
Well, 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 look who made it. Welcome to the potential future home of the Pinn family's crime paradise.
My office?
Open your mind, baby. Criminal enterprises are way more than a guy in a trench coat selling you stuff in an alley.
I guess that's
Any
true.
real mafioso's got an accountant and an office and a whatnot. Can't you see it now? Right there, on the desk, on a big shiny plate. Robert Bobby
Oh,
Pinn.
nice. Legitimate business pin. I think the legitimate part is going to have people asking questions.
What? But the point of that is so they don't have to ask questions. Am I a business pin? Yes. Is that business legitimate? Also yes. It's real simple, baby. But all right. If the nameplate ain't selling you on the vision, check this out. I call it funny money, honey. So we tell
Okay.
people I'm a finance pin. My scam HQ, the office, really sells people on the whole thing. I make a bunch of fake degrees and licenses and all that. They bring me the money. I take it. Then we tell them that I invested it, and it's totally making a bunch of money, and they just gotta be patient. Meanwhile, we get some more suckers, take their money, and give it to the old suckers.
So this is a Ponzi scheme.
We just keep finding new suckers to keep the scam going. It can't fail.
Yeah. That's called a Ponzi scheme, and they don't usually end well.
What? You're telling me someone else has done this extremely brilliant and original scam already? That's impossible. There's no way.
Look it up sometime, you'll see.
No. A busy and successful gangster like myself doesn't have time for research. That's
Okay then.
nerd shit.
That's nerd
And
shit.
time's money. Seems like the office just ain't gonna be the place for us. But hey, that's okay, baby. A gangster like me is flexible. So here's your hint for our next potential location. Darkness. Scary. Potentially completely locked. Spiders.
Attic.
Get out, baby.
We still don't have an attic key, though. How do we get to the attic? Okay. So we can go get another drink, or we can try... Oh, Skylar.
Oh, wowie, wowie, zowie! You found love.
I did find love.
Exactly one love. I'm so proud of you. Pretty hard to find love these days, so hopefully that didn't take too long. Well, all I can say is keep up the good work. Me, I'm gonna catch up on some Z's. Like a cool girl. But first, welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Let's talk about our relationship.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do I get you to have feelings for
Oh,
me?
you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to ask me about myself.
Tell me about yourself.
Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and
Interesting.
dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Back up.
Scooching. Anything else?
And I realize you, Skylar.
Oh. No.
No,
Well, just not yet.
just not yet. Is this like some quest I have to do?
Yeah, pretty much. When Franklin least made me, it was in a sort of a
Franklin
mad,
Least.
passionate rush of scientific fervor. There were unintended consequences, like realization, which is a good thing.
Is it though?
Definitely a good thing, pretty much. But one of the issues with realizing an object is that each of us can only leave once our own little purposes are complete. Some of us here still have things to do before we go. I call it unfurnished business.
Unfurnished business. Clever.
Thank you very much. It's trademarked.
I bet.
Each of us can't become a human if we have unfurnished business. Reasons we need to appear in this house. None of the others know why exactly this is, or what it might be that we need to do. Oh, but I'll always tell you when I see it, and forbid you from realizing that individual. As for me, well, I have the most unfurnished business out of anyone. I have to be here to help everyone else get realized,
okay.
so I gotta go last. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want me realized, you have to get everyone else realized too.
Interesting. Okay, now I can see now what my quest
You
is.
got it. Keep realizing everyone you see, and eventually my unfurnished business will become furnished. Yeah, you know, finished.
Interesting. So we have a proper quest. That used up a thing. Hi, Chunkosaurus. Looking for one one-night stand or something long-lasting. I'm looking for all of the above. Actually, me personally, I already have my moose, so... How are you, though? Chunkosaurus, do you want to pick an object for me to interact with? We have one more for the night. What's going on Discord?
It's me, Tinfoil Hat.
Yes, I'm right
Are
here.
You there?
Where else am I going to be?
Good point. I'm still receiving data from the Dateviators. Why haven't you brought Skylar to life and destroyed them? I realize all the objects are flirty and super hot, but as long as the Dateviators exist, David will be hunting you. And you don't have a chance. He has a whole island just to practice hunting people.
He has a whole island just to practice hunting
There's
people.
definitely no people hunting going on here, island.
Is the router
but I'm
available?
on it.
Interesting, I don't know. I can't realize her.
Can't realize her? Oh dear. This must
I can
be
check. We've already been
unfurnished
talking with the
business.
computer.
Undoubtedly from too many
We'll have to
reanimations
check
at once in the
if there's like
plasmonic
a router or
nanogenerators.
internet
Oh, I was afraid of this.
modem or something.
My calculations showed it was a possibility, but I didn't realize it was unavoidable.
Sorry for the bad news.
All right, change of plans. If unfurnished business is inevitable, then you'll need to bring every object to life before you can realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators. Any questions?
Nope.
Good. You shouldn't have a single question about any of this. Regardless, I'm illegally piggybacking off of my neighbor Howard's Wi-Fi, and he just found out. He's only 11, but he's got a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh my god, amazing.
He's a real big kid. Realize all the objects so you can destroy the Dateviators.
Lovely. Okay, let's take a look-see here. So, we have the computer. There's like a stack of papers here. I don't think there's like a router. I think the computer's kind of like all in one, you know? The keyboard might be its own thing. Stolen Wi-Fi, is that potentially cheating? Seriously. There's drawers. There's bookcase. We have a utility closet upstairs. But I think that's just like the breaker box and the light bulb and the toolbox. So yeah, I don't think there's a router. Is there something else you want me to chat with? It can be anything like furniture, the stuff in the cupboards, fiddling around in someone's drawers. Let's see if we can do the drawers. It looks like we might be able to do the drawers separately from the desk. I've talked to the desk once before. Let's see if we can do the drawers.
Is this
I
stranger
can,
your
yes.
junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands, even his messy black hair.
I know drawers
stops
are
a
slang for
light bulb,
underwear,
a
yes.
Pencil, and a pen. When he catches
We
you
have talked to
looking
the
at him, he
dresser.
startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
And then a new dateable.
Whoa,
Jerry.
Nelly!
Jerry the junk drawer. Okay.
Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, he startled me. Hey, next time you open a guy, knock or something first, huh?
Next time
I'm
you
not used to
open a
so
guy, huh?
much light.
You prefer an undresser? Me too.
Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Your collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest.
Okay.
Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
A moth flew out when I opened you.
Oh, that's just Silky.
Silky,
He's
my assistant.
Or at least he's supposed to be.
Eh.
That's his job on paper anyways, but he spends most of his time chewing holes in our sock department.
Do we want to play with his junk? I mean, probably.
If I'm being honest, I
what else
prefer
are we
doing
gonna
most
do?
of the organization myself. So, what do you think?
Not sure I understand what kind of collection this is exactly.
Why, it's a collection of lost things, each one forgotten by the world, each one a story. This button, for instance, perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another, a modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Oh my god, Jerry, you're so extra. Pretty sure that's a button that fell off my pants. I meant to sew it back on months ago.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
The receipt? That's definitely a shopping receipt.
Hey, quit ruining the majesty of my collection with your needling. Ouch!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Seems kind of cramped in here.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's not so bad. You just need to know the right way to tilt your bones to work around it. It's like a game of limbo. But, you know, forever.
It seems unhealthy.
What are you insinuating?
Wait, it's pretty cramped in here. How will guests appreciate your collection?
I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
You get a lot of other guests?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right?
Oh, bugs count as guests? Not really.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Okay. Like who?
Well, there's that Celia. She's
Yep.
a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection.
Yes, okay.
In fact, every time she comes by, she
Do you have a lot of
asks
junk in
me,
the trunk? Seems
"When
like you've
will
got the
this
most
be
junk in the
gone
trunk.
already?" I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Maybe she's nervous about how cramped it is.
Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true. Nobody visits me but the moths. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it. I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Maybe it's time to get rid of some of this stuff.
What? You mean throw it away?
No, just recycle it a little. Turn it into something new.
How do you mean?
If these objects are special to you and you haven't been able to use them for repairs... ... Some of us like a tight
Now I'm
fit. That
scared.
is true. Upcycle them into something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah, an art piece that we display in the dumpster. No, yeah.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. which is to say a single-digit number of visitors, which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
Oh my god. Well, could you combine objects with similar personalities?
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me.
MacGyver says otherwise.
That's
exactly.
one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Maybe I can help you group them together.
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind
I
of
wonder if
foundation.
we'll find the attic key here.
I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together. Let me tell you
Love a
about
scrungle.
Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable.
Okay.
Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
The broken spring toy.
You mean Arnie? Oh, no. Arnie's a total
Rude boy.
I mean, we keep him around because he's a part of the collection and he says he'll get back to work someday, but I think we all know that's not gonna happen. We can't pair Rudolph with Arnie. He's a leech. Arnie would take advantage of Rudolph's kind nature forever. No, I'm sorry, but that's no good at all. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
The old parasol.
Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something
This is amazing.
Something that
So,
pops
like,
without
so
throwing the whole
involved.
piece out of whack. What do you think?
Little batteries up and down the sides?
While I see the mental connection between flashlight and batteries, I'm not sure if that's the right way to go. Actually, I'm not even sure how I'd attach them. It's not like you can just staple right through a battery. And glue doesn't really work on this shape or texture. No, that won't work at all.
Stick it full of nails?
Nails? I suppose you're going for the brutalist approach, but I highly doubt Rudolph and Lorena would appreciate being skewered. Maybe Rudolph could take it, but Lorena has enough tears in her as it is. We don't want her to be completely useless in a rainstorm. You know what? This was a mistake. I'm sorry. I just don't think I can mess with my stock like this all willy-nilly. Would you like to see the rest of the tour? We've got coins covered in so much patina you can't even tell whose face is on them.
If you're not going to use this stuff for organizing, then we'll have to throw some of it away.
No! You can't! Please, at least let me pick what I want to get rid of. I'll clean this place up, I swear. Just don't throw away all my memories for nothing.
Cherry.
I couldn't bear it.
As long as you promise to clean.
Oh, thank goodness. It'll take some time, though. This process is delicate. I won't be done until tomorrow, at the earliest.
Okay. Well, that was an interesting endeavor. So, Skylar has something else to say. Oh, I can't talk to her again. Okay. So, in our data decks, we have Skylar Explains the Unfinished Business. Unfurnished Business. We met Jerry for the first time, a slightly neurotic guy who might just be a bit of a hoarder. He shooed you away when you challenged him to think about getting rid of some of his things. Come back tomorrow at the earliest. Likes baubles, curios, trinkets, gadgets, gewgaws, whatnots, gadgets, and bagatelles. Dislikes finding solutions. We did find Jerry's junk drawer. We interacted with Mac a little bit more. We interacted with Bobby Pinn a little bit more. We got the Bobby Pinn thing, and we interacted with Dunk Shuttlecock a little more, and we played badminton. And now we need to go to the exercise ball. Let's go to sleep, wake up, and then let's take a quick break right here, and I will come back and we will keep going.